It's time to take a walk with a Broadway star, so let's send it out to Charlie Cooper.
Jarrod, we are walking you to work. Well, listen, we're just so excited to be chatting with you about this new role as King George III in Hamilton. I mean, pinch me, like, how are you feeling?
It's a very different experience for me to be in this show, in this role. I didn't grow up in musical theater. I grew up with pop and rock music and swing, and like that's all I sang, that's all I did. We didn't listen to Sondheim in my house. We didn't listen, I mean, like, you know, The Sound of Music would be on TV, but this was not a music theater household.
Yeah.
And so sometimes when, like, my wife just did Parade.
Yeah.
It's her favorite show of all time. She feels these shows so deeply in her body. My friends who are in, you know, Sweeney Todd or like whatever, they feel these shows so deeply. And sometimes I feel like a bit of a, like, do I belong here?
Wow.
But then I saw Hamilton in 2015 off Broadway with everyone else. So we all saw it at the same time. So like my obsession and ownership over the way that I feel about it is the same as everyone. Like I feel like I'm on par.
I have to know though, how did you get over that imposter syndrome initially? Or are you even over it? Do you feel like you're over it?
I feel like I'm over it a little bit in this show, where like I love it as much as you all do. But I guess because I started in Jersey Boys, and I felt like I have ownership over my love of '60s pop as much as the next person does, or you know, of my generation at least. I didn't grow up. I didn't like make out to Sherry for the first time, but you know what I'm saying. Like if people who are my age, I love that music. So for Jersey Boys and Beautiful, like those shows, I felt like I belonged as much as anyone else did. It's more like classic musical theater, you know, the way that people feel it. And as much as I have grown to love it, it's not. Sometimes I don't feel the same. Or you know, I feel like, and I think, look, I think all of us feel like imposters in one way or another.
Totally.
They're like frauds that are going to be found out. Like, oh, I can't do this, or I can't, you know. But so no, I'm not sure if I have entirely. But here I do. I mean, listen, I've done 3 shows, so I do feel like, do I belong? I don't want to break this. I don't want to break this very sacred show.
How are you making this King George III your own?
Well, I can't. I mean, I feel like there are some sort of, you know, of all of the characters that King George actually has some fun, kind of broad choices to make.
Yeah.
And there are just some choices that someone like, you know, Jonathan or Andrew Rannells made that wouldn't fit the same on me, or, you know, and so they were so encouraging with wanting it to be my own. So I'm just trying to I'm still finding it, frankly. I'm still finding the version of the show and of that guy that feels most like me and that I can sort of put my stamp on. But I read the book, trying to find, you know, what's my idea of madness? What's madness look like for this guy? So it's so fun that, you know, all the different King Georges get to find their version of that journey. Yeah. So I'm still finding it every night.
I love that. Jarrod, you're so candid. This was a joy. Break a leg, we're at work.
Thank you. I know where
we made it.
I go here. I go to this school. Such a pleasure.
Thank you, Jarrod.
Thank you so much, Sean.